that ain't God with me. So security protect my friend. One of them on ride for me. And who put a price on it?
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Williams, also Christie out there, and it's Gobert in at the center. To the middle, here's Gobert, plays it up and banks it in.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
Stripped it away. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morant. His last outing, he had 8 points. We're about 1 minute into the first. Gobert with the block. Dallas with the ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
And that one, good.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
It's good. Gobert's got his second basket.
I just love the determination on that backboard coming out of the gates. Really, really strong.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Jerome. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams against Morant. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edey with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Morant outside. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play. so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Jerome, good.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Here's Kamara. That one good for two.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for 80. Gigi Jackson comes in for Wells. Thompson, he's checked in for Jerome. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And Aldama has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Lopez, a screen on Pippen. Joe with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Christie. Traps in the tray. Christie's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Out to Thompson from downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lopez, a screen on Pippen. Joe passes to Lopez. Here's the teardrop. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with John Morant. And there's Jackson. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. In the corner, Moody with it. Goes up. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Morant is so fast with his hands, both defensively and making quick passes.
Buried from 15 feet out. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jackson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Williams finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jerome comes in for Pippen. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer. Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Williams outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jerome. He has 5. Lets it go. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Morant outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
And he sinks the second. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Sinks the three-pointer. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams passes to Gobert. Over Edey. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 9.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Outside for Jackson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. Mavericks leading by 4. There's a screen. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Rel's wide open. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knocked loose, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Joe. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Joe. Lopez a screen. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In that game against the Bulls, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Mavericks leading by 3. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Christie, so Williams out there, and it's Gobert in at the 5. The Grizzlies shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Morant with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Goes up on the wing. Jerome with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And the delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. For the tie, drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And it's blocked.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Gotta find ways to generate better looks here.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Mavericks, number 1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
The Mavericks trailing. Puts up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Wells, 5 points in the game. Inside. Pass to Jerome. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the wing on the left. Gobert, the screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8.
A moment to check out Ja Morant.
How last month turned out for him, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Morant against Williams. To the paint. It's stolen. Fast break, Dallas. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
There's Jerome. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Jerome. Jackson with the screen. Jerome passes to Jackson. 2 on the clock. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Williams. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Christie can't make it. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. Grant. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Gigi Jackson comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Ty Jerome. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson passes to Pippen. Back to Jackson. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Missed inside.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
14 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Gigi Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. Then it's Pippen. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Puts it up from 12. Good. He's got 19. Here's Pippen. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Williams passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. To tie it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gotten a three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Williams finds Gobert, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. To the middle. Dallas moving it around. Christie can't make it. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% for the game. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Christie. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
No problem knocking that one down.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the basket is good. And it's 7 points for Williams.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Jackson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Jerome. Jackson looking it over. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Pass to Morant. Offline with his 3. For Dallas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 24.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
To stop the run, Morant with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Here's the screen. And the shot no good, a bit short. They get a hand on it, taken away by Williams. Out to the wing. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Moody's checked in. Wells dishes to Jackson. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And the Mavericks call time here. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Christie. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long and good.